Yo, yo, what's up, Bearcats? We're here, we're hanging, we're chilling. We got to turn the ring light on. It's the HMG TNA Impact watch along and bell count. How y'all doing tonight? Always a pleasure. Always a privilege to get to hang and chill with the Bearcats, the HMG fam. We're here, we're hanging, we're chilling. Yeet, yeet. Yo, what's up, cold-blooded? And Lab Rat, how y'all doing tonight? Whoop, whoop. You got 7? I think I'm going to go 8. I'm going to go 8, pal. He's more badass than the other 3 put together. Yeah, so we're catching a little bit of a lead in before we go to Impact.
Why he's got your #1 vote on the list. He's just the man. It's our list of country outlaws. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Now remember, follow us to place your vote. I'm Katie Darrow.
It is one, because I think that's all the belts that TNA has. But then, of course, you know, because of the partnership, there's always that crossover. And then, of course, there's those times where Mike Santana will bust your belt count because he brings in 2 of his boxer buddies, and they bring in 4 belts with them.
We all know what happened. Trick Williams, I'm calling you out. Get your ass out of here. No!
Yep. Yeah, Thursday Night War, pal. Ooh, that would be. I'm actually interested to see those ratings. Yeah, it's a belt party, pal. Whoop whoop. Of course, I would imagine AEW wins. I wonder if that's why this episode's getting kind of loaded up. So we got Trick Williams opening it, and then we got this dog collar match. Access TV, or just Google Watch Wrestling. Cold-blooded, thank you for the $5 super sticker, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yeet, yeet. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Trick Williams, who is lifetime security, perhaps really, of the TNA World Champions. Now, it was earlier on this week live on NXT that Joe Hendry appeared once again on NXT, teaming up with the tag against Sunset. Williams attacked Hendry in the middle of the matchup, ultimately costing Joe Hendry and his team the match. This is Battle Royal to determine the contender for the NXT champion, Obafemi at Battleground.
I liked that spot where it was basically like Elijah and Hendry working together.
Having this anymore.
As TNA World Champion, I'm not backing down to Trick Williams.
That's fine, because I know Trick, and I know that he's definitely not going to either, which is why I spoke to Santino, and we came to an agreement tonight. At Battleground in 3 weeks, it's you and Trick. And for the first time on a WWE PLE, that TNA World Championship is on the line. And just so you know, the contract signing is next week.
I'll be there.
Perfect.
They're doing a great job, like weaving stories between two different shows, or at least this story and the Rascals.
The TNA World Championship against Trick Williams at WWE Battleground.
Yeah, it's where that would work too, because where Trick's character is gone and how he's developed, like it would make sense where he'd be the one to apologize to Carmella, like try to get it back together, and be like, Carmella, you were right, man, you were right.
Women, Trick really got two ladies himself. One named Lexus, one named Mercedes. Lexus, the one that drove a Mercedes. Mercedes, the one that drives Lexus. And then Trick really gave us a few real time to time.
Yeah, hopefully they are. It's like so it looks like the way this partnership is kind of set up and working is if one does well, both do well. So let's make each other do well and double that. Ooh, man, that does not look like a good crowd. Oof.
Joe came out there. He wanted to shake everybody's hands. He wanted to see, that's the difference between you and me, Joe. You want to get from free. You want to be black. You can be the politician. You can be like Joe. But guess what? I'm going to take you out. I'm going to take all your things.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think like to get more out of it, WWE should kind of pump, they should give him a little bit of juice. Some of the juice. One belt.
Look on the face of Joe Hendry. Trick Williams security.
I mean, he's a tall dude. Yep. Or potentially even Mike Santana. It depends on what direction you want to go in. Because ultimately, at the end of this, I really believe that it's going to be Mike Santana with the belt. It's just who does he get it off of, Hendry or Trick?
Joe Henry is furious. Looking to send a message to Trick Williams. Standing ovation. Attention. Red Hot, the TNA World Champion. Trick Williams had the opportunity to come to Joe Henry's house and run his mouth in the wake of his last week on Henry lost.
Yo, what's up, Ty? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hey, yo. Hope all's well with you. Ooh, Styles and Santana. Nice. I'd like to see that.
Well, still to come this evening, Steve Macklin wants to emphatically end his rivalry with Eric.
I can see that working better. Santana taking it off Trick. Because basically that would make him the guy who brought the belt back to TNA. And that'd get him over a little bit more. Mr. No Monikers needed in the house. Whoop, whoop. Going with 7. Well, we are currently already at 1.
Your new destination awaits on Access TV. Join us for animation. Explore captivating stories told in worlds of pulsating action, with the Ukraine intense battles or heartfelt encounters. Got more fix. Relive your
In fact, Styles and Santana, that's how you could kind of have Styles kind of like pass the torch of the TNA guy to Santana. Like I was the face that ran this place. You beat me. That's now you, pal.
It's fighting out for yourself. The first month is free. Go get you some chewables, man. All right.
Do it all with Steel battery. Don't miss deals. Now is the best time to save.
Get me Steel, pal.
Steel tool.
No, not that Steel.
Answer a few questions about your health history to connect with a licensed provider in hours without links. You can get personalized treatment, 24/7 support, and medication delivered directly. No need for insurance or appointments. Get the care you need to get back to your day. Expert care, 100% live. Get started today at hims.com.
Is your body ready for summer? We're going to build a body you can be 30 minutes a day for 21 days, and I promise you, the weight will come off.
This is 21 Day Fix, the perfect program to get you summer ready.
I am in perfect shape for my bikini. I had that sexy little D.
Get simple fitness, simple nutrition, fast results in just 21 days.
Get ready for summer with 21 Day Fix. This week, try it free at 21dayfix.com. That's
Dude, they can do that. That door is open to do that. All you need to do is, like, you could do something as simple as you have Santana going, like, just phoning somebody. You just do dude, him and Santana do as easy as them doing a FaceTime.
For Mom, their personalized guidance was just what I needed.
It made it way more complicated than I needed to.
And they're invaluable. Our Our advisor gave us options based on our needs and budget, guiding us to the best decision. I never expected a free service to make such a difference. Our service comes at no cost to your family. Connect with us today.
There's an easier way. From fixing your cabinets.
Yo, what's up, America lover? Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop.
Download the Thumbtack app and start caring for your home today.
Bro, I would pop so hard for that because they're. Let's put it this way: it would a lot of their fan base would get upset about that, but the reactions would be hysterical.
We've won some of the largest verdicts in American history. We've gotten corporations and government.
A sale that up to 70% off. Shopguild.com today. Did you bring it?
How many Blue Chew ads have we seen on this? There we go. Now we're back, I think.
It was announced earlier today that on Sunday versus USA live from Niagara Falls, Canada at the Niagara Falls Convention Center featuring the stars of TNA Wrestling.
Could you believe this? Can you believe this, Victoria? This is what Santino thinks a wrestling card is? A dog collar match where Eric Young is chained to Steve Macklin? I mean, the higher-ups aren't going to like that. It's ridiculous. You know what? I'm going to be out there with my guys. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. Let's go do your thing, okay? Santino can't get away with
What's that? What was that? Kenobi quote. I hear millions of voices cry out in pain, and then silence.
Victoria Crawford will make her TNA in-ring debut later on tonight on Impact. But right now,
Whoop whoop.
anytime on demand on TNA Plus. It was a 6 knockout tag team matchup. Rosemary teamed up with Nia Brookside and Lane Lee against NXT's Fatal Influence. Rosemary in that match, as we've seen her do a number of times in the past, trying to get Nia Brookside. Nia Brookside refused, and ultimately the win went to Fatal Influence, but it appeared that did not sit well with Rosemary. The Demon Assassin flying. Brookside, and she always off the gun, hovering over Zion for quite a long time. He is now showing.
Yeah, it was simply a thing of he forgot some of the fans, some of the listeners or subscribers. They got their panties in a bunch over it, and
But I didn't do it because I have integrity.
I agree with that entirely.
because he had apparently said that 5 years ago, forgot about it, and they were just kind of. Yeah, it really is no big deal. It's just people trying to make a big deal out of it.
It was a little bit awkward, don't get me wrong, but she helped me. She helped me win the match with the move.
What do you call the Rosemary?
Yeah, that too.
A number of weeks ago here on Impact.
Just for not
Yes.
people looking for an opportunity to be like, hi, in this moment, I gotcha. Whoop, whoop.
About this developing situation coming up at Under Siege 2 weeks from tomorrow, Friday, May 23rd, live on CNA Plus in the Greater Toronto area, Brampton, Ontario.
Pizza Hut cheese stick time. Whoop, whoop.
Oh my god, it's so. Trying to get me to snap. And while it's difficult saying sleep to myself, it's what I have to do, and I know I'm going to have to fight twice as hard to get there.
Rosemary in control of lane.
Yeah, new Pope Jones, pal. And it's the first Pope to come from the United States. He's from Chicago.
Debut in TNA wrestling with Under Siege looming also.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, get me Euro trip, pal. Scotty doesn't know.
And also versus Young, a dog collar match for the TNA International title. Now, what was your conversation like with Lei Ying earlier on tonight? Match against Rosemary.
Listen, Lei Ying is a warrior. Look, she is going to turn this around. She is going to beat Rosemary and walk out here victorious together.
Oh, wait a minute, wait. Rosemary taking a bite out of Lei Ying.
I said that too fast.
Yeah, man. Who knows what was going through what the thought process was in that? We'll probably never know.
She's a former world champion in her own right.
New England clam chowder.
Maybe trying to show once again someone like Zion.
Poping ain't easy, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Just needs to focus on what she's doing.
I agree with you, Zion. Rosemary's trying to send you a message.
Come on, Lei.
Punishing striker.
Yeah, man. That was a shame to hear when that happened.
That's it. Just stay on her. Stay on her.
Those kicks. Seem to be turning things around here, building momentum. And now Lei all over Rosemary.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's that warrior spirit in her. She is going to turn this around right now.
Yeah, that's when she's her best, pal.
Shoulder stand by Rosemary and a kick out. So
That looked like it was a 3. What the huh?
TNA wrestling by doing things the way that Rosemary has been trying to get you to go against.
100%. You know, I stay true to who I am.
Oh! And how's that worked out for you so far?
It got me this far, okay? It's going to keep me going.
That's very true, Lab Rat.
Rosemary going right now with everything she's done. And that was very splitting Lady Green's hat. Rosemary's got those brass knuckles. Well, it's not a punch side. Not gonna let that happen. Sonic disarming Rosemary. Thunderstruck. Is that enough?
Man, nailed her right straight up with that kick. Or at least it looked good. But yeah, I was still double checking her for a concussion. So it looked like she got clipped.
To make one of the things I heard Rosemary did on the other side, you have to make your own decisions for you, not based on some.
And look at that. We just saw a backstage stare down between Mike Santana and Trick Williams. Yeah, she stays completely in character on social media.
It brought back a lot of memories of the times we spilled each other's blood across the ring. The same exact match, actually. But yo, good looks. Just want to give you a shout out.
Yeah, Zaya Brookside. Whoop, whoop.
Coming from you. I appreciate it. Hold up. First of all, nobody gets to disrespect KC except me. Exactly. And second of all, we didn't even come here to talk to you, Mike Santana. Mind your business. We came here to talk to Sammy. Now, we all know I love green, but this is ridiculous.
Yep, no picks either. The Zayas, yeet.
Hey, well, in case you didn't know, ogres are like onions. They're witch. Idiots aside. Sammy, I just want to give you a props for what you did in Unbreakable.
Heyo.
You showed that you're a real killer, the kind of killer that we were looking for in first class. I mean, you're a former TNA World Champion. Isn't it about time that Sammy Callahan flies first class? You know what, AJ? I don't do clicks. And I don't do counting. John, let's go talk to Johannes and get a snack. Let's do this. Who do you think he is?
Yeah, we got a problem.
No. I don't have problems. I solve them.
Wait, Agent. You know what's crazy? He gonna disrespect me, and he's gonna walk away, and then we just stand here with that awkward silence, you know?
That was good. I like that. Casey's been killing it in this new role. Or I shouldn't say new role, ever since he stepped up to replace Rich Swann.
We'll hear from the Hardys. So they've suffered 2 losses between last week's rebellion to the TNA World Tag Team Champions, Nick and Ryan Nemeth. Speaking of
yeah, he's doing a great job too.
How will he rebound from his loss to Mike Ali later on tonight? And speaking of Ali, the Great Hands representing Order 4 collide with the Aztec Warriors in tag.
Hi, I'm John.
Aztec Warriors! Aztec Warriors!
I was loading a package car and my driver came through and he was like, "What's that smell?" And I took a quick sniff and I was like, "Oh my."
Get me Mando, pal.
And it keeps me fresh all day long. I wanted something that works, and Mando works. It's awesome.
Right this second, at some drive-through somewhere, I'll have someone really wants a soda. Which just feels like a whole lot of sugar to have in broad daylight.
Hello?
She's thinking.
Are you okay?
I'm thinking. See? What if there were a better soda?
Okay, I'm gonna freak out. It's a drive-through, not a confession booth. Show up a poppy, please.
Okay, wait. 5 grams of sugar, but it's actually the rising ball.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, like he hasn't done anything wrong. Leave the dude alone. He's playing a character. It's a gimmick.
It's also the best way to guarantee you're getting the lowest price to your favorite artist, even at the last minute.
The Cheez It champion, pal.
With Blue Chew. Speak with a licensed medical provider at bluechew.com to find out if Blue Chew is right for you.
Next up, Chris, male 29. He just bought a $30 banana slicer at 2 a.m.
And he just searched how to tell if your cat loves you.
I know just.
Betrayed by your cat? Adopt a dog today.
Yeah, they know, but not with Surfshark VPN. Protect yourself from tracking.
Get me Surfshark, pal.
Get Surfshark. The GrillBot is the world's first and only automatic grill cleaner. Simply turn it on, set the timer, and let your GrillBot do the cleaning for you. The onboard computer checks the 3 brushes, ensuring full coverage of your grill, deep cleaning every corner. The GrillBot does literally all the work, so you don't have to.
I was skeptical. The first time you pick up GrillBot, you know it's serious quality, and it cleans incredibly well.
The GrillBot works with hot or cold grills, so you can use it before or after you grill. Just turn it on, close the lid, and always ready to clean. Check out the GrillBot, available in black or red. The GrillBot makes the perfect holiday gift for the griller in your life. Try the GrillBot risk-free for 60 days with our no questions asked satisfaction guarantee.
That GrillBot looks pretty nice.
Prize Picks, the easiest way to turn hot takes into cold, hard cash. Like what Drewski said, he cares more about horses than hoops. I ain't never said that. Download the app during the playoffs and get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup.
Run your game, pal.
Hi, everyone watching at home. We're here to remind you that if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, listen up. We have live agents available right now to answer and tell you how much your case is potentially worth. Hi, I'm Gina Bellich, here with spokesman and TV personality Tom Mustin with us in the Help Center. So, Tom, phones are really busy over there. Tell us what kind of calls you're seeing.
Well, Gina, first off, thank you for having me. We always enjoy talking to the viewers and getting folks the compensation that they deserve. You know, we're seeing calls about all kinds of...
Give me Ron Popole, pal.
Far has been car accidents. So if you or someone you know...
Now we're back finally.
The best show I've ever been to.
For the first time ever, CNN Wrestling comes to Brampton for back-to-back nights of total non-stop action.
Get you here, you missing out. But girl, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Total non-stop action kind of speaks for itself.
CNN Wrestling presents Under Siege and Impact Friday, May 23rd and Saturday, May 24th.
And yeah,
Tickets are on sale.
and that Friday, instead of SmackDown, we will be doing Under Siege. Yeet.
62 Leader versus Ruben is 1 week away from tomorrow, Friday, May 16th in Kansas City, Missouri. The prelims will stream live on Invicta's official YouTube channel and Facebook page at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then Invicta FC 62 will go live at 8 p.m. Eastern on CBS Sports Network.
Her life is about to change.
I like Diener. I think they could get more use out of him, but I don't know. We'll kind of see where it goes. I don't want him to go. Yeah, I can see that happening. It's your favorite, pal. All right, so I guess that technically counts. We saw a belt, so I think we are at 2 now. 1 sec, guys. Hold on, dog wants to be right back. Whoop, whoop. Back, sorry about that.
We would sincerely like to apologize and say we're sorry. We're very, very sorry. We're sorry for what might happen next.
Ominous words from John Schuyler of the Great Hands.
Aztec Warriors! Aztec Warriors!
It's been a number of weeks since we saw Octagon Jr. Wrestling teamed up with
Yes, dude. That was hysterical. Tony being Tony, man. TK never stop being you, pal.
Far better of a match, especially in El Paso, Texas. They reunite here in California, though, to get the job done in the Impact Zone.
Octagon Jr. and Laredo, who both had success in AAA wrestling, AAA Lucha Libre in Mexico, who've been longtime partners of TNA Wrestling. It's going to be a tremendous showcase of tag team competition.
Vintage TK, pal.
Up against the great hands of Order 4.
When you heard the message from John Schuyler about how Ali is different, he's changing. Everybody else is going to feel the consequences of that. I mean, that kind of thing trickles down. I have to imagine these guys are out here to carry that kind of message as well. Look out, Aztec Warriors.
You saw the look on the face of Ali last week. What's Ali like?
Look, I've known Ali a long time, and I had never seen him mistake his currently in. I will say that.
His loss to Mike.
Dude, that was funny. But unfortunately, already deleted the tweets. Yeah, that was kind of ballsy, though. Of course, I don't think we're going to be seeing Javon Evans ever appear in AEW. It was a pretty decent show. It was pretty good. I liked it. It was definitely one of their better ones. You know, obviously they need, better main events with bigger stars in them, but or like with the big stars in them. And the main angle's closing the show, but
Any means necessary for Order 4. It almost sounds like we're back in El Paso, Tom.
yeah, it was also like structured and written differently as well.
Spanish here. I'm not going to translate for anybody. You guys can get it at home if you figure it out.
John Schuyler, who managed to somehow recuperate and escape Santana a number of weeks ago. That got ugly. There's the cover off the neck breaker that was Ali-esque and a kick out.
No kidding. Thank goodness that John Schuyler returned to us healthy, unharmed for the.
Trying to make it to Laredo.
Oh, it definitely could be a good thing.
John Schuyler trying to hold up Octagon.
So close and so far for Octagon Jr. And Lord,
and now an opportunity. In comes Laredo. Oh. Ooh. The Nimitz, your rated TV World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, undoubtedly frustrated with making Ryan do home a contractual rematch.
Aztec Warriors! Aztec Warriors!
It continues like this. The tag team division could be stacking.
Speaking of tag teams, we will hear from the Hardys later on tonight. As I mentioned, undoubtedly frustrated after the main event. Nick Dennis hitting Jeff Hardy.
Yes, and Warriors in the ring right now. Stopping. Schuyler getting punished here.
Sit out driver. Octagon Jr. getting set up here by Laredo. Octagon Jr. Laredo is laying on base.
And I gotta say, if you thought
And Aztec Warriors get a win tonight. Whoop, whoop. I was not expecting that to happen. I thought the Order 4 was going to go over. All right, that's why they went over, because they had the Ali beatdown coming. That makes sense now.
taking it out on the Aztec Warriors. Schuyler, he wants to see more of it. He'll try to touch Ali.
What Ali's doing right now. Ali is going nuts.
Wait a second.
On their
Yeah, they're the okay hands tonight. Now you're right into the next match of Ali versus Wentz. Not Wentz, sorry, Trey. All right, we're going to commercial break. I'm going to go take a quick bathroom break. Be right back, pal. Whoop, whoop. And we back.
And the hard to
All right, take care, Todd. Have a great rest of your night, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hope to catch you tomorrow for SmackDown.
10% off your first
Yeet.
purchase with Rebag TV.
Why would I use him to have?
Whoop, whoop.
Leaky refrigerator coil card. Oh no. But your future is bright with an American Home Shield warranty to protect your coming home system. Don't worry, warranty. Just give me 30 minutes a day for 21.
Whoop, whoop.
What's inside my brain and what you could die at any given time. You could bleed out in the street or get stuck in a mine. You could get kidnapped by bad
What the fuck kind of a commercial is this shit?
organs and then sell them online. What's inside my brain and what you could die at any given time. What's shame? Oh, you could go on a road trip even though I said no. Deer and get stranded in the woods and you find a little brother with one hit from which would be better. Life 360. No more freaking out. No more creepy songs.
Your family with Life 360.
Breaking news from BCN.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird ass commercial.
Has just found credible
That's
signs of life.
man, what kind of marketing shit they got going on these days, pal?
This is Frank Miguel of the Rascals up against Mustafa Ali.
It can be uncomfortable story for people like Frank Miguel right now.
Just push right through that offense.
Well, you saw the absolute insanity.
Yeet.
Ali, we saw trying to choke the life out of the Aztec Warriors. But then immediately going almost stone-faced, lost in trance almost. That's the mental state of the course of Ali.
Left shoulders down on Miguel, and now Ali. What's he throw? What a nasty power bomb by Ali.
This is what I mean. This is side of Ali. Take another look here. Ali is powering through on this combo. Look at this. Up goes Miguel. Down goes Miguel with authority.
Ground and pound now by Ali. 2 weeks ago in Rebellion, Mustafa Ali lost to Mike Santana in a false count anywhere matchup that was brutal and bloody. I asked the question that night, did Mike Santana just drive Mustafa Ali to a new rock bottom? We're seeing what Miguel over the counter, sending Ali to the outside. Oh, nice counter there. Nice adjustment, rather, by Miguel. Miguel slides over a baseball slide. Uh-oh.
Man, this has been kind of like one of the weaker TNA episodes they've done.
The adjustment. But as I was saying before, on his return here to TNA. He was trying to give a message to take another look here as Ali planting Trey Miguel on the outside. And now Ali, he's done giving the message. He's done trying to spread it. He is going to force that message down everybody's throat.
Zachary Wentz then right in the face of Ali. Those who can't get involved, or else Miguel will lose via disqualification.
Yo, what's up, Song of the Hedge Rack? Good to see you, Bow. Whoop, whoop. Howdy to you as well. Hope all is well. Yeet, yeet.
Just taking his time. There's the cover. Take his time, Miguel.
Everything's very deliberate. A response from Miguel there.
Well, that's Toronto area, Brampton, Ontario, for Under Siege. The following night will be TNA Impact at the CAA Center, and then Against All Odds live on TNA Plus in the greater Phoenix, Arizona area on June 6th.
He's covered pretty well.
Be back for another night of TNA Impact on June 7th. So that's 2 nights of Impact in the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, June 20th and 21st, and then Slammiversary.
Man, I hope this show picks up. This has been a bit. It's been one of the rougher ones to get through in a while for TNA.
Stare a hole through Trey Miguel looking for another. Miguel has bought himself some time, but is it enough of an opening to turn this match around?
Inspired by the effort Zachary Wentz put forth last week against Moose, trying to capture the X Division title. The X-Division Sauce were victorious against the system of Sean Waltman in their corner. For a little shake round, the room saw.
Trey Miguel has come alive here against a very game and very focused Mustafa Ali.
Frank, tight cover, you somehow only escaped.
Just at the last second, Ali, you see him there. He up still from his battle with Santana, but Miguel here planting Ali.
Yeah, that was a good That was a good looking Meteora.
Now Miguel staying close with Mustafa Ali. Shoulders down, trying to score the win. Kitchen. Now Miguel trying to get the win for himself, and Ali's still alive. Oh, box right there by Miguel. Oh, tracked him down.
Impeccable timing from Mustafa Ali there.
It's one of the great hands to take out Trey Miguel. And there's Zachary Wentz. Zachary Wentz. Oh, and now Ali. Ali going after Wentz. The steel post.
Everything is absolutely breaking down out here.
Is this the nastiest and most dangerous version of Mustafa Ali we've ever seen?
I would argue yes, but Miguel is trying to find every opportunity he
Yeah,
can.
Now they're kind of losing me here. Like, what is going on now?
The question is, can Miguel capitalize? Can he hit the final note?
Oh, wait a minute. Steele's getting the attention of our referee. Oh, the great hands attacking Miguel.
Ooh! That apron bump did not. Oof. Yeah, very all over the place. And then that apron bump. Man, he's going to be feeling that the next morning. Hopefully Trey doesn't work again, though. Doesn't have to work again those tapings, because damn, dude, that looked like it had a hurt for real.
Take another look back here at the conclusion. Raw strength and animalistic approach that we saw tonight when Mustafa Ali was on full display, firing off this move here to conclude the matchup. Mustafa Ali puts away Trey Miguel on Impact.
From the looks of things, Ali and company are going to enforce Order 4. Whether anybody likes it or not.
This injury report is presented by Bioplex. Here you can see the TNA International Champion Steve Macklin receiving treatment earlier on today in the Bioplex recovery room. Last week on Impact, Macklin was blindsided, choked with a steel chain, and suffered minor lacerations to the temple courtesy of the Golden Armory. Macklin is clear to compete tonight, however, as he defends his title against Eric Young.
Yeah, I dig this new injury report segment they're doing.
Injury report is presented by Bioplex.
We've been doing this for 7 months. You've been spewing this crap of brotherhood, a bond, a respect. Yeah, you had my respect, Eric Young, but that's long gone. You want to jump me from behind with chains with your little armory group of Judas and Travis. Just spewing crap. This brotherhood that you think this is, I have an idea. We want to end this. We want to finish this once and for all and put something on the line, which is obviously what you want, the TNA International Championship.
3 belts.
We'll take that and we'll strap a collar around my neck. We'll strap a collar around yours, and we'll see that friendship bond in a dog collar match, and it will be tackle, battle, mayhem for the Northern Armory.
Still to come in our main event, see international title against Eric Young, dog collar match. And making her TNA Impact in-ring debut, Victoria Crawford will be.
Yeah, they haven't. I don't think they've done enough. Kind of. Maybe they're not doing it the right way. I don't know.
Access TV fans. To stay connected with everything you love about Access TV, head over to the new Access.tv website for all the latest show info, schedules, breaking news, and current contests. Dive into exclusive videos, behind the scenes. The Access TV community.
Whoop, whoop.
Access our
Whoop, whoop.
do it all with Steel Battery.
Yeah, get me Alicia Fox, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Save big on over 40 hardworking steel tools. Hurry into your local steel dealer.
Hey, let me go check something real quick.
Hey, I'm Ray's procrastination, and his home used to be my home, but now Ray has Thumbtack, and with their tools and tips, he gets home projects done.
Procrastination doesn't live here. You do. Take care of your home with Thumbtack.
It's really been a gift having Mom live with us. But as a nurse, my training told me she needed more help than I could provide. So I connected with a place for Mom. My senior living advisor understood our unique situation. She quickly recommended communities and set up tours. A place for Mom helped us get to a decision. And now Mom is so well cared for.
Talk to an expert senior living advisor today at no cost to your family.
Yeah, pal, give me those legs.
When you switch to Viasat, connect
Countryside, Main Street to your street. Connect wherever you live. No data caps, no contracts. Just a fast, reliable connection installed by pros. Unlimited data, endless possibilities. Visit getviasat.com or call 877-VIASAT-7 to sign up today. That's getviasat.com.
But yeah, this has been one of the rougher impacts they've put out in a long time.
Right this second, at some girls' night somewhere, someone really wants a soda. Or that same someone wants a better for you drink, that doesn't taste so basic. What if there were a better soda? Anyway.
You just drink a coffee. No fakeness here.
Okay, major green flag. If that is 5 grams of sugar, that's the real flag.
I always look at the pizza when they get the pop in.
OCD is more than what you see on TV and in the movies. It comes with unrelenting, intrusive images, thoughts, and urges.
I think
If you have OCD,
I'm reading
and
about
need
Poppy.
help,
Let me look that
you can
back
get
up again.
specialized treatment. Go to nocd.com to learn more.
In a tight spot? Need cash fast? Bridget's got your back. Get $25 to $250 instantly. No credit check, no interest, no late fee. Download Bridget for free today.
Can't get enough Final Obsession on Access TV? Be sure to check out Final Obsession, the podcast.
What is it? Cheers.
Featuring in-depth discussion.
Yeah, it was another color in his toolbox.
With Eric Young and his guests.
That's a great choice.
One-on-one.
This is a perfect day.
A new podcast is available every week.
Can get even dumber as the story goes by.
Immediately following the premiere of each episode.
They're making every rule so hard it works.
Go to access.tv to start watching. Experience the magic of movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some muffins for Monday, pal. Whoop, whoop.
That's the biggest one. The biggest movies. The brightest stars. The best trailers. Audiences everywhere agree. Nothing but trailers is Can't Miss TV. Look for the blood and smoke. Catch Nothing But Trailers. Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern on Access TV.
More engaging game racing for
The best show I've ever been to.
For the first time in nearly 13 years, TNA Wrestling returns to the Valley of the Sun for back-to-back nights of total non-stop action, live from Moen Arena.
No, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
TNA Wrestling presents Against All Odds and Impact Friday, June 6th and Saturday, June 6th. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
Yeah, pal.
My name is Indy Hartwell. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. Growing up in Australia, I was a huge wrestling fan. Sitting on the couch, being bored, flicking through the channels. I remember seeing on the TV guide TNA Wrestling. I remember watching the knockouts kill it every week. And I remember thinking how I wanted to be like them. Eventually, as I got older, I got a job at Toys R Us. Why would anyone want a job at Toys R Us? But for me, instead of wrestling merchandise, I would spend all my paychecks on wrestling merch, action figures. I have a huge TNA DVD collection. I think I've got like 3 copies of the same DVD. Those plastic belts, man.
Give me Mr. Edhead, pal.
Yeah, I want to turn those plastic belts into the real thing. They were killing it in the ring. They were getting the recognition and the appreciation that they deserved, which was something that wasn't really seen at the time. Now I'm proud to say that I'm a part of that roster, and I'm going to be a part of that history.
going into my 9th year of wrestling. I've been through all the highs, all the lows, the slips and slides, wrestling on worldwide television, wrestling all over the globe. Until that was all taken away from me. People think that that's the end of the world, but I'm just getting started. If I were to go back and speak to that little girl that discovered TNA on TV, if I were to ask her, do you think you would have done all that you did and achieved all you achieved? Bloody oath. Who I am. I know what I'm capable of, and I'm ready to show everyone. Exactly.
Yeah, mate.
A few months before I came to TNA, I sat down with the I want to be part of TNA, but I don't just want to be a knockout. I want to be the knockout.
Dude, there's no denying that the Hardy Boys are probably the most overact in TNA right now. Or the Hardy Boys.
It's been a rough few weeks for Matt and Jeff Hardy. 2 weeks ago, live and sold out. Ryan Nemeth scored a pinfall to take the tag team titles from the Hardys, and then last week in our main event, the chaos throughout that 6-man tag, it was ultimately Nick Nemeth who scored the pinfall against Jeff Hardy.
A heartbreaking night for the Hardy brothers and a crowning achievement for the Nemeths.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I definitely see the Hardys going back to WWE for one last run. I kind of think part of this, the reason why they haven't fully gone back to WWE yet is because I think WWE we might be testing Jeff a little bit. Like, okay, can you behave yourself? Can you not get yourself into trouble? Can you not do something stupid?
Cold, hard truths. And myself, my brother, we lost the TNA World Tag Team titles. It's been great. We have such a special connection with each and every one of you. We all call you Die Hardys because it's Die Hardys. Your passion, they continue to help us push through every single match. And the first thing I want to say to all of you, both myself and Jeff, is that we are sorry. Because we feel like we let you down at TNA Rebellion.
That's true too, Lab Rat. Yeah, they have the luxury of they can take all the time in the world they need.
We should be so great to the tag team that regardless of what any tactic some tag team tries to blow, we should be able to hold for Matt and Jeff Hardy. We are going to do what we have always done. We are going to fight, claw, scratch, and grind all the way back.
I can see that happening. Definitely wouldn't hurt either team.
No longer Hardy train, man. It's a Hardy soul train. Listen to me very closely. Right. Your title, tell me, delete it. On a chance, they might have a bigger. How about that?
5 belts.
TNA World Tag Team title stemming from rebellion. Tonight that hell flows over.
Yep. Put the Honk Honks in chasing the Hardys.
That is so touching. But you're right. You did let the fans down. You threw it. But don't worry. Shut up for a second. We're talking. Listen, we gotta catch a plane, so I'm gonna talk over you. I don't care. Hey. If you would just let me speak.
Yeah, I know. He does look pretty. That was very strange to see. Like he's looking a little bit decrepit.
You two are absolute legends. Sometimes.
Like he counts like he's on the Alicia diet.
Especially when they're in the ring with the greatest brother tag team of all time.
Nice, pal.
Place now. We are the greatest brother tag team of all time. Feel it, Brian. You're well liked by many people. I'm beloved. I think you know what? As a generous guy, how about this? How about this? May 23rd, Under Siege in Canada. You get your rematch. Why don't we make it even better? Why don't we make it? Right between us, Jeff can't cross the border because of the Lizzo. There's some past problems. You serious, Jeff? You can't go to Canada? Oh, so sorry. I guess the match is canceled, and we're just gonna be fans and just move out. I guess we can maybe some other time, buddy. Good luck with it. Thank you. That's our time.
And then hit Santino's music. Did I not call that or what?
I'm not sure what kind of shenanigans. Okay? Look, Jeff can't go to Canada. I understand the situation. So it's gonna go like this. Next week, on Impact, He's going to be Jeff Hardy versus Nick.
The Hardy Boys.
It's going to be the Nemeth brothers versus Matt Hardy and the partner of his choice.
All right, well, that's it, Nick. I'll see you next week.
Good stuff, pal. But for me, a little smoky toky time. I'm gonna hit that bong, turn that fan on. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. And we're on back to the Blue Chew.
With Blue Chew. Speak with a licensed medical provider at bluechew.com to find out if Blue Chew is right for you. Today, you're meeting for coffee. Taking on and then before you know it, you're meeting the family. At Credit One Bank, we believe having your credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Earn up to 10x points on travel and 5x points on dining with the Credit One Bank Wander American Express card. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
Story of the one who doesn't just see a broken dock. He sees lost revenue, a late night, and work stalled to a halt. Thankfully, he has the experience to handle whatever comes his way and has Granger on his side, offering access to technical product specialists and the scale to deliver fast. So he can keep his business in gear and always moving forward. Call Granger.com for Granger for the ones who get it done.
Your hair is personal, and so is hair loss. Through Hims, you can get access to proven ingredients and simple-to-use formulas for all types of hair loss. Your prescription and any follow-ups or questions are handled by licensed medical providers, 100% online. So whether you want to chew, pop, spray, or drop your way to regrowth, Hims can help you find the hair loss treatment that works for you. For regrowth in 3 to 6 months, get started today at Hims.com.
There's an easier way. With some care for your home from top to bottom.
Ooh, that was a nice hit. Yeet.
99% of people who applied with no credit.
Show her thousands of amazing car options under 15 grand.
Okay, DriveTime. This is a commercial. Go get your real deal at DriveTime.com.
When I found out I had diabetes, I was told my life would change completely. It felt like a door slamming shut on my dreams. I wish I could go back and tell that 13-year-old kid that it'll be okay. That with the help of Dexcom G7, he'll see his sugars in real time, giving him the knowledge to control diabetes. So he can worry less and accomplish even more than he ever dreamed possible.
It's time to stop suffering. I lost 23.6 pounds.
Damn, pal.
Amazing. It's like my body isn't fighting me. Velvital is the only comprehensive approach that really addresses the main lifestyle contributors to hormonal imbalance. From your 20s to your 60s, you deserve to feel your best. Watch how Velvetol will change everything.
Next up, Chris, male 29. He just bought a $30 banana slicer at 2 a.m.
And he just searched how to tell if your cat loves you.
I know just.
Betrayed by your cat? Adopt a dog today.
Yeah, they know, but not with Surfshark VPN. Protect yourself from tracking and take back your privacy. Get Surfshark. She invites you up for coffee.
Give me that coffee, pal.
It's going to be Jeff Hardy versus Nick. All right, well, that's it, Nick. I'll see you next week. This was moments ago on TNA Impact. Matt Hardy still has to find a partner.
Sorry, guys. I have been tired all day, and this show has been kind of a show.
In a singles match was March of 2009 on an episode of WWE's Monday Night Raw.
Well, who would have ever thought you'd see footage of like Raw of two superstars who are currently signed to TNA being used to build a match? I will say these partnerships with other promotions has been one of the very positive things that Triple H has done.
Making her official TNA in-ring debut, this is Victoria Crawford. She's spent nearly 20 years in professional wrestling, starting back in 2006 in OVW, 17 years in WWE, the first African American to win the WWE People's Championship. Victoria Crawford has a chance to win another championship, as we learned.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
23rd and under season Greater Toronto area, Brampton, Ontario.
Like seeing, like
Stone, Victoria Crawford will be challenging Masha Slamovich for the TNA Knockout World Championship. Robert, can you please explain to me?
Yes, they have.
Don't work for this company. Somehow got the authority to do that. Well, I used to work for the company, so I know people who know people. I still got connections. That's how I roll. Simple as that, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, go back 20 years. You would have never imagined something like this ever happening. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go just for shits and grins. I'm going to see what's been happening on Collision. Because that's, I believe, a live show tonight.
On his road to recovery. It's great to see Chris Bay backstage for TNA Impact earlier on tonight here in the greater Los Angeles area.
The question right now is Ricky Brooks extending a hand to Victoria.
And look at that, guys. You see that? You see why Victoria deserves that knockout championship match?
You use an interesting word there, Robert. Deserves. She hasn't earned it.
Yeah, they don't got Foxy. That's true. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal. Yeah, I mean, what is going on here?
Look, Victoria, she checks every box. Now she checks every box. She gets right into the title picture. And let me tell you something. She's going to win.
Golden Light Suplex. Here's the cover and a kick out. Okay, here's another question. What's your issue with Masha Slamovich's champion?
Look, the higher ups want someone who could be the face of the knockouts division, the face of the company, and she just isn't it.
Little Masha beat sorting place at Bound for Glory. You remember that? I know you've never really had a big place there, but Bound for Glory is their biggest.
Really? See, Matt, like you bet. You know, I'm in with the higher end, Tom. I should talk to people. You may not be here next week.
Right now, there's a match going on, gentlemen. It's not here at the table. It's in the ring.
Oh,
It might be over.
Victoria Crawford wins her TNA in-ring debut. And by the way, Victoria Crawford somehow is our Deputy Director of Authority. I don't know how you She's victorious.
Yeah, I gotta looking at a collision. Collision does, man. It might actually be the better show tonight. Just reading those results so far.
Going on. Of course, he's talking smack. That's what you do before a big match.
And what that smack has done is drawn out that knockout.
6 belts. Yep, it's like, okay, who's the third? Let's throw Alicia Fox in there. I thought of something. What if this deal between Stone and Tessa helps Alicia Fox or Victoria Crawford win the TNA Knockouts Tag Team title, and then they set up a title match between Tessa and Stephanie Vaquer for the NXT Women's title.
And the partner of choosing. Whoa. Wait a second. Correction, Santino. See, you already let that Hardy business partner earlier, and you came to let the inmates run the asylum. So I, Robert Stone, is gonna pick Masha's partner for next week. And straight from the NXT, it's gonna be the Lioness, Nikita Lyons. Robert Stone, I guess, flexing his authority.
He knows the right people. And as a result, Robert Stone continuing to make waves here in TNA.
So you just say Nikita is going to be Masha's partner next week? Well, damn, pal.
Well, we are moments away from our main event.
Yeah, Nikita Lyons. Yep.
In the trenches alongside each other tonight. They will go to war against each other. It's Steve Macklin and Eric Young. It is a dog match for the TNA International Championship. Next.
This May, experience the magic of cinema like never before on HDNet Movies, featuring classics from our vault. Here's my old contemporary hits. Where it will take us, you can't even imagine. Indulge in the art of storytelling. I love you. Escape into a world where stars shine bright.
We will not fail.
Where every night is movie night. HDNet Movies. Visit hdnetmovies.com for showtime.
Into 2,000 times your cash. Like when Drewski said, he trash talks more than he gets buckets. Come on, now.
The only explanation they've done with Stone is that he knows the right people and has the right connections, which could easily mean like it's open ended enough that they could fill it with something decent, hopefully. Yeah, she'll do well.
Wormworm disease. No,
problem with Simparica Trio. This drug class has been associated with neurological
For show, pal.
conditions, including
Earn that money.
with caution adults with a history of these disorders.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
With Simparica Trio.
I like that. Nikita Lyons with AJ Francis. I mean, yeah, you got, like, we're not even a full year into a 3-year partnership.
Everybody hates that.
You can do long-term angles, do long-term interpromotional stuff like interpromotional factions.
Yet still can't lose.
Almost, it's a scientifically proven food supplement that uses natural amino acids and
Nice.
bioactive peptides to help unclog your liver. So it's easier to lose weight.
Alrighty, 1 sec. Gotta hit the bathroom, pal. Be right back. Yeet, yeet. And we're back. Yeet.
I want to be like that. In iconic moments with the biggest stars.
Yeah, agreed. They blew that up way too soon. Way too soon. They could have got a lot more mileage out of that. A lot more mileage out of that. Having the Rascals be like the first NXT/TNA faction that goes,
Join us as we count down and catalog the videos and the artists that all add up to music's most iconic moments. Spin 100 greatest rock stars. And don't miss the very, very best of the 80s.
At the time of our lives with that song.
From hits to history on Access TV. Back, the TNA Knockout World Champion, Masha.
right, exactly. Like
Nikita Lyons.
right now is when it should be like you start seeing like you said, the cracks.
Matt Cardona, Matt Warner, Ace Austin, and Elijah battle for the opportunity to challenge for the TNA International Championship. Plus, the newest TNA knockout, Indy Hartwell, makes her TNA in-ring debut. The Rascals face off with the Great Hat. And for only the second time in history, the Wanted Man, Nick Nemeth, goes one-on-one with the charismatic Enigma Jeff Hardy.
All right, at least they're doing a decent job trying to promote you to, at least tune in to watch next week's show.
At 8 p.m. Eastern.
I'm telling you, you're all good. Nikita, next week you are set. I just took care of it. Yep, and I will call you back. Yo.
Look, I'm the liaison between NXT and TNA.
Is that so?
Not you. And everything's been running so smoothly until you got here. You are ruining everything. Here's NXT.
All right, I like that. Okay, this is actually good logical follow-up. Like Santino and Ariana should be going to say, like Robert Stone, be like, "What the fuck?"
around here with the tiara. Where is it? Let's take a moment to step into reality, Ariana. You were handed a participation ribbon and thought that that meant that you belonged. You come from a wrestling family, and that may have gotten you through the front door. My family name, we built the foundation for the damn house. So you want to know the difference between you and I, Ariana? It's that you took that spot in your father's footsteps and you turned it to glitter. You know what I did? I took my family's legacy and I turned it to diamonds.
After you.
Yes, I like that. Like, this is good inner promotional stuff. Although, can you? I think did this kind of pretty much tease? Okay, we're gonna see a father-daughter tag team match.
Championship is on the line in a dog collar match, and with that, let's take a look at the headlines here on Impact. It was Macklin who defeated Eric Young.
Yeah, that was probably the best. That was the best thing on the show right there, in my opinion. They're like 1-2 minute pre-tape.
Macklin challenged Young to a dog collar match to bring this rivalry to an end.
Following is a dog collar match for the TNA International Championship. And first, the challenger.
Meanwhile, they're making the entrances. Let's read the cage side seats live collision results. The show kicks off with Timeless Tony Storm in the balcony with lots of sexual innuendo in a speech about craving more partners and things going too far with random objects. She's going to ruin her body doing it so much, but this is what she was born for. She talks about defending the gold. She plans to spit on it and sit on it, presumably next week at Beach Break. The Paragon are interviewed backstage and disappointed in their loss last week against FTR. They vow to bounce back and prove they are still one of the best teams in the world. Your young vets happen to stop by, and it looks like a match is being set up. Ricochet beats Angelico after a spirit gun that lasted long enough to go through a commercial break. Okay. And then we come back with Ricochet cutting a promo in the ring. Trashes fans for booing him and being dumb enough to root for the Detroit Lions. He says they should be cheering for him because he's been in AEW for a year. That's 6 belts. So no winners tonight unless you get a swerve, pal. Or I should say swerve, whoa. Ricochet spots Zach Gowen in the front row and approaches him, talking about how awesome it was when Brock Lesnar kicked his ass. He pushes Gowen around and says he doesn't have a leg in the fight anymore. Ricochet beats security's ass and mocks them while doing so. He uses scissors to cut the hair of one security guy. Gowen gets in the ring and stops Ricochet. Ricochet kicks his leg out and drops him on the mat. He follows up by taking Gowen out with the spirit gun. Ricochet yanks off Zach's prosthetic leg and poses over him with it, mocking his walk on the way out. So yeah, that sounds like a pretty decent heat segment right there. Don Callis family defeats Bandito, AR Fox, and the Outrunners. Pre-tape promo with John Moxley hyping the steel cage match with Samoa Joe. Anthony Bowens defeats Lee Johnson. Gates of Agony call out Learning Tree, which leads to a brawl. Video package hyping up Megan Bayne versus Anna Jay with Harley Cameron slapping Anna Jay's ass. That's always nice to see. Chris Statlander defeated Willow Nightingale after when the referee was distracted. Marina Shafir choked out Willow with Statlander pretending like she had no idea what happened and then hits the finish for the 3 count. So yeah. I mean, Collision sounds like it was better.
With steel that
Hmm.
thought we had a plan for Dad. He was set to go to the senior living community. Then a friend suggested I talk to a place for Mom. They really opened my eyes. My advisor listened and understood his needs and showed us options that were still nearby. Fit for Dad. Now he's in a warm, engaging community with the big.
It's yeeting time, pal. What's up, Gam? Good to see you. Whoop whoop. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. Yeet yeet.
Hills was a fantastic. Fit my lifestyle. I was shocked at actually how affordable it was going to be. It's allowed more spontaneity and allowed us to be more playful with each other.
No matter what happens at the end of the day, I know I'm ready because
Get me hymns, pal.
Get treatment for ED with doctor-trusted medication. Get started today at hims.com.
Rebag gives me endless access to brands worth investing in. It's where savvy shoppers like me can grow their collection or sell when it's time to refresh. Get 10% off your first purchase at rebag.com.
Yeah, buddy. The weekend's about to start. Yeet. Dude, and I'm looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be a fun one.
Wait a second, but some movie theater somewhere. Popcorn and someone really wants a soda. But soda's like something you drink on the weekends. And today's only Tuesday.
Soda, please.
Take your time.
Mom.
What if there were a better soda? Okay.
I can see them.
Okay, that was actually kind of easy.
They don't pay enough.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty cool commercial. I like that. We're that's actually pretty funny. I like that. So it was a Poppy soda commercial where the mom's trying to decide a soda for her and her daughters. She's having a hard time. Somebody behind her says, "Hey, I got some in my purse." She pulls out a Poppy, and the movie employee or or the guy behind the counter is like, "I don't care. They don't pay me enough to care anyway." Because the whole, like, no bringing your own drink in policy. He's like, fuck it, I don't care.
$25 to $250 instantly. No credit check, no interest, no late fees. Download Bridget for free today.
I knew that something was different. Order your chewable tablets and they get delivered straight to your door.
Hey, stop scrolling. I have something that's going to change your life. Wait.
Which was offering their first month free so that you can try it out.
Get your first one free at BlueChew.com.
Crazy like a fox, pal. Yeet. RBV Poppy of the night, pal. Whoop whoop. Yeet.
This is the brutality that this whole rivalry has led to, that whole story between these two has led to.
And the bell has rung.
Hey, how are those other two allowed to stay in ringside?
Pinfall or submission in the ring will be the TNA International Champion. Earlier on tonight, we learned that there will be a four-way matchup next week to determine the future #1 contender to this championship. That involves our guest on commentary who came out here during the commercial break to complete.
Ooh, getting some hard buffers here, pal. Hey, it's Matt Cardona. Yeet.
Always ready, and I'm scouting my potential opponent.
Yeah, we're going to do a hard reset here, pal. There we go. Much better.
International Championship, that is gold, baby.
Another notch on the bedpost of the complete, no doubt about it. Potentially there, but
Who will be champion?
coming out of this brutal fight.
Yeah, it's a sad day, pal. It's a very sad day. I'm sure Abyss is somewhere crying. Yeah, they're definitely trying to get like on a one that's got more visibility. That would be awesome if D'Angelo De Niro became the new Pope. I'd pop for that, pal. Hey, have you ever heard the story about how at Lockdown 2010, the original plan was for D'Angelo De Niro to go over AJ Styles and become the TNA World Heavyweight Champion? Both D'Angelo De Niro and Vince Russo have said that was the plan, but that didn't work for someone, brother.
Dog collar matchup ring while they're discovering just how cool this can be. And we're talking like a steel. This is actually disgusting. I'm the death match king. This is disgusting. This is too gross for you to make. Northern Armor right in the face. Oh my God.
Well, the next night, no joke, the next night, that was when AJ dropped it to RVD. So obviously the plan was in place to switch the belts. They just changed who they were switching it to because Hogan decided to go, nope.
About what Young was prepared to do in the lead up to Rebellion. Young slugged Macklin on that impact before Rebellion.
All right, this is who the new Pope is. It doesn't work for me, brother. All right, we're redoing it then.
Macklin, he's a hard worker. He wanted that title. He needed that title. He wanted to prove to the world that he earned that title. That's great. And we're gonna have a great match if he wins. And then of course I'll have to be. Well, that's right. That's right. There has to be next week. This match, the TNA International Champion could potentially be a changed man. Hell, they may not be 100% whenever that title match happens. Certainly not going to be 100%, but they both 100% have my respect. Look what they're doing to their bodies in this match. It's disgusting.
Passamania running wild at the Vatican, pal. Whoop, whoop.
For that championship. That's right. Taking the TNA International title from Macklin is salt in the wound, so to speak.
Yeah, this match is pretty bloody. Like Macklin's busted. Like his face is covered. Art commercial, damn. All right, while we're in commercial break, I'm gonna go look up that story. 1 sec.
I never said that. Download the app during the playoffs and get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup.
All right. So that's one pair of glasses. Yep. With prescription lenses, plus anti-reflective lens coating.
Oh.
Scratch-resistant coating.
Did I choose?
UV protection. Award-winning customer service.
That's me.
That's also me. Free returns, free exchanges, and free frame adjustments for life.
And how much more is that?
Oh, it's all included at Warby Parker.
So my glasses
are still just $95.
Oh.
Surprise! I just get excited.
Just give me 30 minutes a day for 21 days and the weight will come off. You want to know the one mistake most people make when they want to lose weight? They try to overhaul
Sorry, trying to find it here.
at one time. My secret is you just commit to 3 weeks at a time. In 21 days, I lost 10 pounds and 15 inches off my entire body.
Right now, bundle 21-day fix with Shakeology, superfood nutrition that helps you lose weight and feel less bloated, and save up to 60%. Just go to body.com today. That's body with an I.com.
When surprise breakdowns happen, American Home Shield will be there to fix or replace parts of the systems and appliances you rely on every day. They help protect your time and money by connecting you with qualified pros and helping pay for covered repairs or replacements. AHS offers flexible and affordable plans for every home. Sign up today and get $100 off with code AHS.
All right, so here's the four. Okay, so this is 401mania.com.
Plan AHS.
Here at Drive Power, we approve 99% of people who apply, and they can do it super fast right from their phone. With no credit
Yes. Show her thousands of amazing car options under 15 grand. She's already shopping cars with the down payment she had in mind.
Okay, so yeah, in this one, he says that, yeah, he was penciled in, but then it got erased. I don't know the specifics of what. I don't know the specifics of why, but there are too many cooks in the kitchen. Okay, so I remember like different interviews that were very different than that.
Doesn't go like it used to. If it's P o'clock, again, it could be a large prostate blocking the way. The Urolift system is a minimally invasive, non-destructive treatment for men 45 and over that simply lifts the problem out of the way. Ask your urologist about the Urolift system. Most common side effects are temporary and can include discomfort when urinating, urgency, inability to control the urge, pelvic pain, and some blood of the urine. Rare side effects, including bleeding and infection, may lead to a serious outcome and may require intervention. The Urolift system for rapid symptom relief.
Guilt has the designers that get your heart racing.
All right, I have to go do a deep research on that later on, but yeah, I remember that being a thing.
Designer sales at up to 70%.
Because you go back and watch that period and you saw how Pope was built and like everything he went through leading into that lockdown title match with AJ Styles. Like you were thinking, okay, this is when the dude finally wins it and becomes the man. So I remember I was there live when that match happened. And when AJ Styles won, I was like, huh? That doesn't make sense in the storytelling. Like in the like the last 3 to 4 months of the way they've built Pope up.
Of accidents, but the most common by far has been car accidents.
Opportunity and call now.
Dog collar match for the TNA International Championship. Steve Macklin, the champion, in trouble right now against Eric Young, the challenger. Matt Cardona joining us on commentary. Do you see the blood literally pouring, leaking down his body? Look at the side of his leg. That's just blood from his head. This has been grotesque, to your point. You are out here watching this match. Mance Warner and Steph.
Now you got Mance Warner out at ringside, pal.
Also watching from backstage, we saw earlier Elijah and now Ace Austin. It's Cardona, Warner, Elijah, and Austin next week in a four-way matchup to determine the future #1 contender.
I see your use of that comma there, brother.
No kidding. Everybody got their eyes on the TNA International Championship.
That's where I want to be with that four-way match. These guys are shit to the next level. Look at them doing their bodies.
But yeah, go back and watch the way Pope was like written and booked from like January leading up to lockdown. He was clearly being set up to be the man to beat AJ Styles and be the champion. And a lot of that was like me as a fan and a viewer watching that going, okay, here's finally the culmination of the story. The Pope finally goes over. All that was for, he finally reaches the top of the mountain and becomes the man. And then when AJ went over with the pin in the eye, I'm like, huh? Yeah, for real. Like I forgot what pay-per-view it was where he got jumped backstage by the Outsiders and then still went out to win like the finals of a tournament he'd wrestled earlier that match. Like That was what made him that night. That was like, okay, this guy's ready to go for the title. Yeah, like Jey Uso level over.
The vultures are circling the carcasses tonight in our main event. I mentioned Warner, Austin, and Elijah watching, and Cardona joining us here on commentary.
It could be literally, Tom, by the looks of this matchup. Wait.
Let's go for KIA. Trying to set up for KIA in this dog collar. What's Psycho Nitty?
Both men busted open now.
No way. This is a career-making match. But their careers are going to be short enough for this.
Yeah, and then when Pope turned heel, I was like, why? Why would you take one of your most over baby faces who has a lot left in the baby face tank left and turn him heel? It doesn't make any sense. Why? Especially when you need hot, fresh baby faces to go against Immortal.
What do you think the standard that Macklin is attempting to set as the inaugural TNA International Champion? I mean, he knows you can only be, there's only one first, and he's putting a stamp on the title. And now Icarus. On our young Macklin by the chain and ripping him down. He's putting his body on the line for this championship. You got to respect that.
And look, Macklin lives by the credo of being bulletproof. We know that.
Hold on, Young, trying to win the International Championship in a kick.
But he's not Superman. The bullets aren't bouncing off him. He's taking them, and he's still moving. He's still fighting, bloodied or not.
And speaking of blood, look at it's pouring out of his head. This is fresh blood, just dripping, oozing out of his head.
Oh yeah, I can see why they waited till like after this issue that decree. Yeah, Macklin is like bleeding like a stuck pig. Holy shit.
On the northern artery, bomb by Macklin, and Young was able to escape the corner.
Now, will they want for Icarus here?
Oh, bomb from Macklin.
Wait a second, Macklin. Loading up Williams. Those Icarus in the corner.
Steel chain wrapped around his fist. Macklin is stacking bodies.
Mox is somewhere yelling, TK, next week I'm bleeding.
That's right. Could be part of our time.
Center of the ring. Do we have a new champion? Dog power match continues.
How many people has Eric Young put away with that pile driver?
Dude, look how stained that canvas is. And Macklin over clean, pal. Dude, they made him look like a beast out of this. Yeah, Macklin came out of this looking pretty damn good. He pretty much fought off the entire Northern Armory by himself while chained to its leader.
Because the champion is bulletproof.
Well, I think they did like in the press release. I think they did specifically mention this match was the last one that this would happen. Woo! All righty, and that is gonna do it for us tonight, pal. That was, man. Overall, that was kind of one of their lowest. One of TNA's. Hate to say it, one of the worst shows they put out in a while. But hopefully it gets better next week when we check it out. As far as the rest of the week goes, tomorrow we got, well, actually Friday Locker Room already aired. So we got the SmackDown Watch Along and Belt Count. Saturday Smack Attack. Hey, no problem, man. Thank you for suffering with me, man. If I didn't have you guys, that'd have been shit to get through. So yeah, tomorrow we got SmackDown Watch Along Belt Count. Saturday, Smack Attack, Backlash Watch Along Belt Count. Sunday, Duh Wreckage, and then HMG After Dark episodes 5, 6, 7 of Lucha Underground, and then Monday Locker Room, Raw Watch Along Impact Attack. But that's it for me tonight, guys. Always a pleasure getting to hang and chill with you guys. Whoop whoop. Have a great rest of your night. We'll catch you sometime this weekend, or hopefully multiple times this weekend. Take care, y'all. Whoop whoop. Yeet.